talking.
Hello. Welcome to another twitch of fun. Something feeling a bit weird about this one. Not really sure what's going on. Well, am I wearing a jumper that I sold? Did I really sell this jumper? I thought I did. Maybe that's what's confusing me this week. But welcome to another sideways look at the news. Hoping to attract the attention of the TV people and be given my own show, obviously. And yeah, it's been going really well. Is it just me or something weird going on? Yeah, okay. Well, look, I'm going to press on. It might just be something to do with the internet connection. Though, yeah, it's usually good. So, okay, well, look, I'm just going to crack on with my news story. I don't know if you saw yesterday, the Sky News said that a mathematician, had said that all of the coronavirus in the world could fit into a Coke can. So, come on, Boris Johnson, we got a solution. Get it all in the Coke can and we'll be fine. That'll be the end of it. Though it seems a bit foolish to put it in. Sorry, I'm practicing talking without moving my lips. It's going quite well. Seems foolish to put it in a Coke can because, you know, someone might drink it and the whole thing starts again, doesn't it? That's the problem there. So, yeah. Get off your rubbish. Who's that talking? It's me. You're rubbish. Get back in your box. You don't stop ruining the show. I'm trying to do my proper show. Stop ruining it. Your mouth isn't even moving when you're talking. I know, but, you know, that's good, isn't it? No, it's terrible. It news when I'm talking. It's new thing now. Shut up. I'm doing the best I can. Get back in the box. I don't want to get back in the box. Okay, up you come. Here's my friend Ali. There he is. How you doing? How you doing? Yes, I'm very good. I'm thinking at it and dagging. Oh, fuck, I fell over. Oh, God, that hurt so badly. Oh, what's on your hand? It looks massive. That's just the perspective. Oh, hello, everyone. It's me, Ali. Good to see you again. I'm cheeky Neo. My hair won't come up for some reason. Good to see you, Ali. Yes, I'm sleedagging. Aside, I'm not sleedagging. I'm just looking straight forward. Hello. Oh, yeah, this is lots of fun. Get your head off the screen, Richard. My head's always on the screen. No, the big head behind. Shut up. No one saw it. I'm just putting my finger on my chin to feel better. Oh, that's better. Yeah, it's working well now. My mouth's working properly. That's good. You should keep your mouth moves when I talk, though. What's your problem? Look, it's difficult to do ventriloquism. So leave me alone. What's going on? It feels like we're in some alternate reality. It's all fine, Richard. Don't worry. Everything's going well. I feel a bit like Prince Andrew. Don't admit that. You're getting all kinds of trouble. Hey. I think, look, why don't we just cut to one of the other characters and have a think about what's going on. Your opening monologue was fucking shit. It was very wooden. Oh, give me a break. Oh, aside, it wasn't shit, it was good. No, it was shit. Oh, fuck. Bring on Cocky Carrot!
He looks like a 10-inch penis crossed with Ed the Duck. He thinks he is the greatest and he doesn't give a damn. He's God's gift to vegetables and he's extremely phallic. What a fucking fucker! It's Cocky Carrot.
Oh, hey! Did somebody say tiny dick? No, they didn't say tiny dick. Oh, they should have done. It would have been funny. Whoa! If they had done, that would have been an excellent one. Yoo-hoo! Woohoo! Tiny Dick. Well, yes, that would have been funny because Richard is Dick almost so means Richard. Woohoo! Yes, sirree. Hold on, no, Richard. What is it? You always say I'm not a carrot. You're not. You're a piece of resin. Well, look at you. I think I'm right all along. I think you are a puppet. I'm not a puppet. I'm a human being. Well, I think you're a puppet. I still feel like me. It still feels like me in here, but I think you've turned into a puppet. Woohoo! Woo! Woohoo! Woo! Oh, God, well... Oh, my mouth's working a little bit on its own. Oh, I'm so confused. Why don't we just go into a little sketch and see if we can sort out this technical difficulty? The screen shifted and everything. Woohoo! Did someone say shitted? No, shifted. No, it would have been good if it had been shitted. It's time for some Peter Dibdin.
Oh, God, Peter, what the hell?
Oh, you've noticed. Yes, I trimmed my moustache a little bit. Didn't expect that kind of reaction, no.
No, it's not the moustache. It's just because you've got no top on.
Not just no top, Stevie. I am naked as the day I was born. I've just been doing my daily exercise routine of rolling around in all the money the non-driving idiots have given me while shouting, I can drive. Oh, it's an invigorating start to the day. It's very important to be in peak physical condition.
No, sure, but it's just for these lessons.
They do tend to stick a bit back here for someone. I know what's sticking this right in the cleft there. Oh, this is good. That'll be good for the parking meters.
You're still wearing your driving gloves, I notice.
Naked as the day I was born.
You were born with driving gloves.
Of course not, Stevie. Are you a fool? You stupid fool! Do you have common sense? Humans aren't born with clothes. You are so ignorant. No wonder you can't even drive.
I was being sarcastic, Peter.
Well, the joke's on you, isn't it? Because in utero, I actually had wrapped some of my mother's womb lining around my hands, leaving a hole in the back of the hand area for ventilation, so that I was ready for any driving opportunities that were presented to me in the first few seconds after birth. And my parents, having taught me to drive in the womb, had a baby-sized pair of driving gloves ready for me to change into if there was no immediate driving emergency. Because even as a newborn baby, Stevie, I could drive. Unlike you, you can't even drive.
You must take them off sometimes, though. In the bath or...
These never come off, Stevie, never. I don't think they could now, even if I wanted them to. They've fused with my skin and possibly replaced it. It's probably red raw under there if you were to open it up. I don't know where I end and the gloves begin. Are you wearing your gloves, Stevie? Can I?
No, I mean, I haven't even touched the steering wheel yet, so...
A driver must always wear their gloves at all times, female Stevie. You never know when you might need to grip something and be certain that your grip will not slip.
Oh, can you just keep your hands where I can see them, please? And can you put a shirt on now?
Oh, I'm sorry, female Stevie. Does my nudity offend you?
Yes, actually, yeah, it is quite offensive.
Oh, now you're body shaming me, are you? Oh, dear.
No, I'm not, am I? It's just this is a professional setting, so it would be inappropriate to not wear any clothes, so if you could get dressed.
Okay, well, my shirt is just over there.
Great, thank you.
I'll have to stand up to get it, if that's what you want to see. That's
no!
Oh, I knew you were enjoying the view. Want a bit more, do you?
No, it's not that.
I told you, Stevie, you and me can never be together, even had I not taken a vow of abstinence, and even if you were not hideously unattractive, I would not breed with a non-driving idiot like you and risk degrading my genetic material. Imagine if I had a child who couldn't even drive. I'd have to leave them out on the hillside to die. And if you continue to sexually objectify me, I will have to report you to the relevant authorities.
I don't know what authorities are relevant to that, but I know you're just trying to scare me off taking these lessons like some kind of low-rent Scooby-Doo villain. So you can just keep all my money for doing absolutely nothing, and I'm not going to let you in. I've made a pledge to myself that I'm going to see these driving lessons through to the very end, although I have to admit you are making it very difficult for me right now.
Obviously, Stevie, this is not an accident that I have no clothes on. It's part of the course. I am here to teach you a very valuable lesson about driving. Number one, you must wear Peter Dibdin approved driving gloves at all times, available at £75 per glove at my website.
I'm not going to do that.
Okay, then. Well, you will incur the £500 fine as detailed in your contract with BDSM.
You're fucking kidding me.
Swear words are the hacksaws of slack-jawed jackdaw crack whores.
Wow.
2, we are going to test your common sense, and this is all part of the interactive experience online. It's virtual, it's exciting. Do you think you're a person with common sense, Stevie?
No, I'm still doing these lessons, so clearly not.
Also, you can't even drive. I tell you what, let's make this a little bit interesting, shall we?
That'll be a first, yeah.
If you can give me one correct answer to one of these 3 true or false driving questions, I will give you one glove for free, gratis.
Okay, why not? What have I got to lose?
Okay, well, let's make it even more interesting. If you get all 3 wrong, you have to pay double for your gloves.
3 questions. I should get one right by the law of averages.
So, your game.
What, being asked true or false questions by an insane naked man who I believe has no intention of teaching me how to drive in the hope of winning a glove I don't want? Yeah, sure.
Good. Question 1. It is illegal to drive naked. True or false?
That seems too obvious, but then that's probably what you want me to think. So I'm going to say true.
Wrong! It's false! This is like QI, isn't it?
No, because Sandy talks figures and topless on QI.
It is not illegal to drive naked, but you could be prosecuted if your intention was to cause offence or shock.
What other reason would you have to drive nude?
You might be driving into the shops to get some clothes. Question 2. It is illegal to drive whilst wearing flip-flops.
Okay, you'd think not, but then again, I think you'd think it was funny that you could drive naked, but if you were naked with flip-flops, you could be prosecuted.
Don't overthink it, Stevie. Go with your gut.
Just stop fucking with me.
Swear words are the compasses of dumbasses.
Isn't dumbass a swear word?
I'll ask the questions.
Okay, true. It's true.
No, it's false. It's allowed, provided you can remain in control of your vehicle. Oh, dear. Oh, dearie me. It's last chance to win a free glove, Stevie.
I don't even know who I am anymore.
Question 3. It's illegal when driving to splash pedestrians. True or false?
I don't know. I don't know anything. But would you ask me 3 questions in a row that were all false? You'd expect me to change my answer at this point, wouldn't you?
Don't try and get into my mind, Stevie. I've got a wall in there that you will never get through. You'll never be able to read me.
Bollocks to it. This time it's false.
Oh, no. Oh, I don't believe it. I didn't think you had it in you. Oh, Stevie, I am delighted to tell you that you're wrong. It's true this time. Splashing a pedestrian can result in a fixed penalty of £100, rising to £5,000 if it's a clear act of aggressiveness, incompetence, or selfishness, almost as much as you're going to have to pay for these gloves.
Do you think you could teach me how to drive now?
No, Stevie, my poor, stupid little lamb. Aren't you so stupid, aren't you? You aren't wearing your driving gloves, are you? Do you want a £500 fine on top of everything else?
No.
Well, that's the end of this week's lesson then. I'll see you next week. And you better be wearing driving gloves. I don't care if you're naked. I'm not interested. But as long as you're wearing gloves, that is fine. Or I will be very offended by your dress code. I will bid you a good day.
Okay, thank you, Peter. Guys, no, God, don't stand. Oh, my God. Is that just me or does it look like a traffic light? Why is it flashing?
Oh, thank God, back to normal. Just changed clothes. Phew. Just took that. It was a bit hot in the jumper. Yes, it was a lot hot in the jumper, wasn't it? It was a bit hot in the jumper, Ali. Yeah, thanks. So you took it off. Everything else is exactly the same. Yeah, I just took my jumper off. That's it's been a weird start. The show, wasn't it? It's been an unusual start. It's just that I think people have enjoyed it. I'm thinking I don't think that. Aside, I think that they think you're a pervert. A what? A turvert. I'm not a turvert. I can promise you that. Not a turvert. A pervert. Don't say not a turvert, a turvert. It doesn't make sense. You always have to get your clothes off, don't you? That's the thing with you. The writer Richard Herring has it in for the performer Richard Herring. And were you fully nude during that? I had to be fully nude just to give the actor Stephen Martin just the method. She needs the method acting. And my penis does look like a traffic light. That wasn't in the script. Oh dear. Yeah. I don't think we showed my nipples, though, so I don't think Twitch can get... Sorry, Peter Dibdin's nipples with different people. So I don't think... your nipples? No, my nipples. I didn't show my nipples. I wouldn't ever show my nipples on Twitch, even if it was allowed, which it's not. Oh, it's been enjoyed though, Richard. I liked it when you were little at the start. I wasn't little. We were the. It was me, the normal. Why didn't you have any glasses on? Because I was just trying to. It's vanity. I was just trying to do it without glasses. But I do need glasses. Should we crack on? And yes. Oh, by the way, if you are with Amazon Prime, with what? Amazon Prime, Richard. You know what I'm saying? Prime. Amazon Prime, you're trying to say. Yes. Then you can get... Sorry, I was going to say... No, I started. Let me finish. Then you can get Richard £5 every month if you're an under to go back and resubscribe. It's a little bit of a faff to set up. Once you set up, you can just resubscribe every month. And it doesn't cost you anything more than your Amazon Prime money. And we get to have some of Amazon's money. Not many of you doing it, so, come on, cough up, you cunts. Right, I thought we'd stop with the swearing. My mum doesn't like it. Well, I'm cheeky me. Woohoo! And my hair's working again. It wasn't working at the beginning. It's working. Yeah, weird that. That was weird that. I'd like to thank Richard Ison, once again, the sculptor / stalker, who has my address, for making, uncommissioned, for making some of the puppets in this show. Obviously, I'm not a puppet, so it can't be me, but a lot of attention to detail in that one. Slight problem working the mouth, but it's an intricate, beautiful thing. There we go. Yes, well, let's get on. Shall we have a look at the news? Yes, I mean, we looked at the news, remember, early on. I do remember, yes, and it was you and the early on in the sketch. Yeah, it wasn't a sketch, it was the real thing. Well, I want to talk about COVID. This was in the Sun today. Who backs Oxford jab? I don't know. Who does back it? No, who? Who backs Oxford jab? That's what I'm asking you. I'm asking you who's backing it. No, who backs? Who? Yes, don't throw the question back to me. I thought you'd had an answer. You posed the question, and now you're not even saying what the answer is. Who backs it? Who? Who? That's what I want to know. Who? 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 Who is it? Who? Who? There's only some way of explaining this to you more clearly. Who backs the Oxford jab? Yes, that's what I want to know. Who does? It would be interesting to have an answer to that. It's in the newspaper. Did you read the article? Yes, I did. And who? Who backs the Oxford jab? What? What backs the Oxford jab? No, who? Who? Who backs the Oxford jab? Who backs the Oxford jab? Yeah. No, who does? I'm asking you a question. I know, it's who. I did say who. I know. Who's the answer? Who's the answer? Who backs the Oxford jab? Who's the answer? Who is an answer to who? How long are we going to carry on doing this? I think as long as possible. I feel most people, when doing this kind of routine, they stop it a bit too early, and I think it would do with going on for 15 to 20 minutes. So, and we can stop it the minute you tell me who backs the Oxford jab. Who? Yes, who is it? Who is it? It is who. Who is it? Not it is who. You can't. You're not Yoda. Who is it? Who? Yes, who? Do you know? Yes, I know it's who. It's who's who. Not who's who. Who? 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 If only I could think of a way to explain what who was in a longer form. You're asking who backs the Oxford jab, yeah, and I'd asked you who, and yeah, and I've said who. Yeah, and I started asking you who, and you just asking me who, and I don't know who. Who backs the Oxford jab? Who does it? Just tell me, and then we can move on. I'm telling you who. You aren't telling me who. You haven't told me who it is yet. We've been doing this for 3 or 4 minutes, and I still don't know who backs the Oxford jab. Who backs it? Who? Who backs the Oxford jab? Yes, that's what I want to know. Who backs the Oxford jab? Well, I can't move on until they have the answer, so please, just tell me. Who backs the Oxford jab? Who? No, I don't know. You tell me. I don't know. You do know. Oh, I do know. Who backs the Oxford jab? Oh, that's the answer. Who backs it? Oh, the World Health Authority. No, the World Health Organization. Yes, that's probably closer to the Who. The Who. Why didn't you just say the World Health Organization backs the Oxford jab, and then we could have saved all of that trouble, Richard? I don't know. I guess I just got caught up in the argument because I was giving the answer. Who was the answer? Yes, that who is also a question, and you can see where the confusion arose there. I can see it. It was confusing. That was like an old school Victorian routine, Richard. It took me back to the old days. Wasn't it all swearing and getting your tits out back then, Richard? No. You know, you wrote a sketch, you were in charge of writing the sketch, and you chose to have yourself naked out of the two people in that sketch. I did, because something for the ladies and the gay men and the straight men who want to see a 53-year-old man's upper torso. Well, you know, I wish TV was a bit more like that, Richard. You're right to adjust the balance in many ways, but in some ways, very, very wrong. So who backs the Oxford jab again? It was who? Who? The Who, not The Who, no, that would be ridiculous. And also, I don't think Roger Daltrey is really into stuff like vaccine. I would guess, just a guess, that he is against the vaccines. Do you think so? Yeah, I don't think he'd back an Oxford vaccine. Okay. He might back a Shepherd's Bush vaccine. A Shepherd's Bush vaccine? Yeah, Shepherd's Bush. Shepherd's Bush. Shepherd's Bush, that's where I used to live. Shepherd's Bush. They lived in Acton, I think, actually, not Shepherd's Bush. I think they played in Shepherd's Bush, Richard. Oh, well, I don't know. Do you know? Yes, I do. I think they played in Shepherd's Bush on the early gigs, and they lived in Acton. I think they played the Shepherd's Bush Working Man's Club on the Goldhawk Road. That's my understanding. Well, I don't know. Oh, you were around at the time. I don't know. Well, I do know. Well, you know stuff that I don't know sometimes, so that's why we've got two of us here, so that we can do that. So who backs the Oxford jab? It's quite good, isn't it? Because it is who backs the Oxford jab, and who is the answer. So do we cut into something else? No, I'm just thinking about that joke. Who backs the Oxford jab? Who does back it? Who? Okay. There's some more news in from COVID. There's a 10-year jail sentence if you lie about your travel. If you come into the country and you're lying about your travel and your COVID tests and stuff, you can get 10 years in prison. Oh my goodness! Yeah, a lot of people think that's excessive. Do you think it seems excessive to me? 10 years in jail. Prince Andrew will get less than that. I mean, I think he will get less than that. Yeah. And then if he was found guilty of everything he did, he'd still get less than that. I know. Everything he's alleged to do. Oh yeah, everything he's alleged to do. I'm winking at it. I'm teabagging. Look at me I'm teabagging so heavily just at that. It's very hard to not see how much I'm definitely winking at it. You are definitely winking at it. It's good. So, 10 years for just lying about coming into the country? Well, I think it's, I would like to overhaul the judicial system completely. Would you? It should. Oh, the head and all back to front there for a second. I'd like to do that because I think that's quite a good idea to have minor transgressions with a huge penalty. Yeah, because you won't do it. Well, if it's 10 years in prison. They should do that for all little things. Shoplifting, pick a mix, 10 years in prison. You'd be in trouble. I would, as long as it's not retrospective. But if that came in, I wouldn't shoplift, pick a mix anymore. If it was they catch you 10 years in prison, no. If it was every little thing that people do all the time, leaving dog shit. What happens in my village? People bag the dog shit up, but then leave it hanging in trees and. Like some sort of weird serial killer who's, killed some poo and then hung it in a tree. Or just like, really annoyingly today, like 3 bags just left by the gate. About 20 metres from a dog poo bin. Wherever the person's come back from, I don't know. I'll see tomorrow when I go back. But if that was 10 years in prison, first offence, bang. You wouldn't do it, would you? Yeah, I guess what you're saying. Whereas if you're going to kill someone or do one of the really bad crimes, you know that you're going to prison. You're not... I think they should make that 1 year. Because no one wants to do those. The things that people want to do, make them much longer, and the things that are like those big, a murderer, that's not something that prisons. You don't go, oh, I better not murder that person because I'll go to prison for a long time. You go, I've lost my mind. I'm going to murder someone. No, I think it probably took some people off. I wouldn't, even if it was like 2 months in prison for killing someone, I still wouldn't kill someone, right? And I don't think most people would. There's no one you would kill. Richard, there's a couple of people I might. If there was a purge. A turge, not a turge. No, if there was a turd. What are you talking about? A turge. A purge. If there was a purge. Oh, a turge. Yeah, a purge. A turge. A turge. I think I'd stay in, and I think I'd be more like there'd be more people trying to kill me, but I'm just not sure that many. It's not like, oh God, I wake up and go, oh, I wish I could kill. I know who you'd kill. No, you don't. I wouldn't kill him. Yeah, you would. I wouldn't. I know more about than you think. Yeah, do you think so? Yeah. I'm going to kill all your family. Well, if there was a purge, or if there wasn't one, I'm going to kill a lot of you and your dads one night. I mean, we're having such a good time here. Why'd you have to bring it down by threatening to kill everyone? Well, if there's no retribution, and there's no retribution, the ventriloquist dummies that killed Ethel, they're never locked away. Isn't that one in the film? Isn't he locked away with his ventriloquist dummy? Yeah, he's the guy who did it, isn't he? And he did it, and he thinks he's being led by the doll. No one's going to believe it's neither unreal. Well, I wouldn't kill people, but so there's no point in having a big sentence for that, because it's not putting people off. But, little crimes, massive problem. It should be exactly reversed. You get, let off with a warning for murder, and you get sent to prison for life for dropping litter in the street, yeah? And then no one would do it, even if you're 3 years old. Right? I'm not sure it would work. I think it would work. So I think this will work. Good on Boris Johnson. Yeah, he's doing a good job, didn't he, Rich? I think he's doing a great... I don't know if all my right-wing puppets are rubbing off on me, but, let's give Boris Johnson credit where credit's due. He's got lots of vaccines into lots of people. Yeah. He's, some would say 1 year too late. Getting hard on... Hold on. Did somebody say getting hard? Yeah, I did. Well done for, Well done for spotting that. He's getting hard on... Did somebody say hard on? Yeah, well done for getting into that. You're getting... Did somebody say rubbing off? Yeah, I did. I missed that one. You missed that one. That was a bit too late. I saw it in the chat room and I just said it. I know exactly what you did. He's doing this. He's giving his mates lots of money, and then they're losing all the PPE. I mean, is that good or bad? If I was one of his mates, I should have. You should have become one of his mates at university. Why did you hang around all the comedy people? If you'd gone upstairs and hung around with Doris Johnson and Michael Gove, you could have had £2 billion for stuff that you hadn't even got. You could be making PPE. You could be distributing vaccines. You could have £2 billion and go, oh, sorry. I forgot where I put it. I forgot where I put all the vaccines. I still get to keep the money, right? So he's not perfect. No one's saying Boris Johnson's perfect. I'm not saying Boris Johnson's perfect. Doris Johnson. Yeah, Doris Johnson. Doris Johnson. The Prime Minister. The Prime Minister. My thing's making a noise. I'm just going to put it down there and hope it doesn't get in the way. Yes. So, I think you can't just knock him and say he's doing a bad job just because most of the things he's done have been terrible and 120,000 people have died in the UK. Those things are bad. But he's done all right getting vaccines into my mum and dad. So, well done to not just your mum and dad, though. No, he's done it to a few people, like a few million. It must be my turn soon. Yeah, I think it's my turn. I hadn't had a fucking sniff yet. I'm the oldest person in the UK. No one cares. Good. Well, there's that. And then on bad news for the government, they're saying don't book summer holidays because the COVID might still be here in the summer. Oh, God, they're always trying to kill all of that, aren't they? Well, are they? I mean, I think that's upset. I mean, if you're booking a summer holiday, I'm not going to book to go to Edinburgh in August. I'm not going to make that decision. I got burnt last year. I lost all of my rent. Hopefully it's been paying back bit by bit, but I'm not even sure it is. People should wait. And if it's 1 year of not having a holiday, boo-hoo. You're all on holiday. Nothing's going on. You're sitting at home. That's a holiday. Well, you need a holiday, Richard. You need a holiday. I'd love a holiday, but, I'm prepared to, for the sake of getting back to work and getting back to a normal life, I would be prepared to not yet book a summer holiday. That's what I'm saying. I don't have to book a summer holiday now. You'd better look at now. All the places will be gone. Do you think that's just the government trying to make sure they get all the prime spots? Oh, don't book your summer holiday. Let's quickly book our summer holiday before anyone else does. It could be that, Richard. We're really on a roll, aren't we? I like you, and it's just you and me. It's not so in the normal size. And no catchphrases, because no one likes the same phrase, Richard. Yeah, they don't. That's true. Didn't need the alpha new soap then. I know I'm getting used to just not bothering, like the puppet. I mean, like the I was at the start. You just stop talking? Oh, sorry, yeah, I kind of just keep thinking we'll go to something else. We could go to something else if you're not enjoying it. Well, have you got a holiday planned? No, Richard, I've never been on a holiday in my life. And it's probably a good thing. If I went to the seaside, I'd jump around in the sea all night, and then I'd get all duck to taty and disappear into the ocean and float away. And that would be the end of the valley floater. You'd never see me again. Ah, dear. No one likes the same phrase. I am cheeky knee. Let's go to... We haven't got anything to go to because we used up the sketch already. We did, Richard. It was a good sketch. I wasn't sure about it, but watching it... Yeah, Stevie's very funny. Stevie's very, very good. And she does very well with having to cope with you. I think she had her screen covered in reality. Yes, I don't blame her. And she does very well turning your fairly weak material into laugh. So congratulations to her. It's very nice to have someone with talent on board. That you're moving mouth about speaking. Oh, I'm allowed to do that. Then why don't you talk to one of the other stupid fucking tuffets? See what goes on. Okay. I need to press the wrong button. Let's go to this guy.
With a smile and a quip, do you see what he did? He's the greatest cartoon character we've had since Hissing Sid. His eyes look like an oil spill, his mouth is like a skid. Mark, you love him or you hate him, it's Marmite Lid.
Hello, it's me, Marmite Lid. It's good to be back. How are we doing? Good to see you. Yes, it's me, Marmite Lid. Oh, I'm doing quite well. I'm not in the right colour, so I don't to Chris Evans, not that one, to sorting that out. Not see-through. Oh, just tried to turn around. That was a mistake. I mean, do you think you've run your course, Marmite Lid? Well, I never thought I was very good in the first place, Richard, and look, people seem to like me. There's a emoticon of my face. And, it's nice to be here. And well, I wanted you in to good to hear you talking a bit more kind of you were a bit overexcited last week. I think you sort of had a different voice. Oh, that can happen sometimes, Richard. It's a different Marmite Lid. Sometimes another Marmite Lid says it. I don't think that was the case. I wanted to talk to you about this. I don't know if you saw this news story. There's a new chili Marmite can. I don't know through there, Richard. I have to say, not happy about this. Why? Because, not... I just wanted it see-through. Oh, I'm alright again. Yeah, no, I'm okay. Because, Marmite is Marmite. And it's a very British thing. What? A British thing. It's a British thing, yeah. And, there's nothing more British than yeast. Yeah, I think that's true. It's a British invention, Richard, yeast. It's a British infection. It is yeast infections. That's very British. It suits our climate, and if you extract something from yeast, you can make Marmite. That's my understanding. And it doesn't need anything else in it, just some yeast extract and dodgy uncle. Don't start putting in foreign ingredients, Richard. That's what I say. Why did we had Brexit if we're going to have Mexican food coming over into our Marmite? It's not right. But you're meant to be doing sort of jovial material rather than sort of xenophobic Brexit-based polemic. Yeah, well, I want to get on board with all the other... Why are all you puppets right? Why can't I have a left-wing puppet? Even the conspiracy theory one who looks a bit like Jeremy Corbyn. He's very right-wing. Yeah, well, then it neats up, doesn't it? Goes all the way around and neats up. It's not Jeremy Corbyn, Rich. Anyway, no, it's not Jeremy Corbyn. I should make that clear. Is it Piers Corbyn? No, it's not Piers Corbyn. It's very different to him. People said Marmite wouldn't exist after Brexit, and look, I am living truth that it does not. That we don't want next week a character coming in here with red Marmite on his face, going ole ole, arida arida, all I like the chilies. Yeah, we don't want that. That was a nice little preview. If we do that, no, Richard, I don't want to do that. Look, it's dynamite. It's chili. Will it work? Why do they keep mixing things with Marmite? If you want to mix chili with Marmite, do it at home. If you want to mix peanut butter with Marmite, do it at home. If you want to mix shower gel with Marmite, do it yourself. You don't need Marmite to patronise us. Did you see the thing in that Peter Dibdin 18? What was that all about? Yeah. Jacob Rees-Mogg was going on about that, wasn't he? Rather than the 120,000 people that his government has killed. Yeah, it's funny. I like that. Oh, it's horrible. I mean, it's, give it a go for you. Yeah, but if we want baked beans with the Weetabix, they're not selling it, are they? They're not selling it, Rich. You can just do it at home if you want to. That's what they should do. I agree with you. They should do that with Marmite. And wouldn't it be terrible if next week we have a Marmite lid with a little sombrero on? Is that even where chili's from? Yeah, I think so. Maybe it should be an Aztec hat he should be wearing. Oh, that's a different thing, isn't it, altogether? Well, nice to do that, Richard. Sorry I didn't have the joke for you this week. I did think about doing something about the Coke can with all the codage in it. Seemed like an obvious joke to me, so I thought it too obvious. Tried the kind of thing everyone on Twitter would do, so I thought I'd leave it. Well, thank you for your time, and that was Marmite Lid there. Now go away. Who are we going to have next? Should we have anyone else back? Let's. I mean, look, time's flying by, isn't it? That's what happens when you have sketches at the start.
Cache your excess food in the ground beneath.
That's Fox Law.
Grip your prey's neck with your pronounced canine
That's
teeth.
Fox Law.
The world is actually prejudiced against white posh men.
Fox Law.
In the middle of the night, you must attempt to eat every hen.
That's Fox Law.
With me, Law Fox. It's me, Law Fox. Doom. Hello, peasants. How you doing? Hello, pheasants. How you doing? Hello, chickens. I'm coming to get you. We've had a chicken in our front garden. Yes, I mean, it's not a garden. It's like a little tiny bit at the front, like behind the wall. And his next door chicken's been getting in and laying eggs. Has it? I thought, you'd be down there stopping that. Oh, well, I will be now, Richard. I didn't know there were hens just running at that. There's laid about 15 eggs in my front porch. Not my porch, but just the area at the front. And then I didn't know how long they'd been there. So I chuck them away, but I think they were probably all right. She's laid 3 more just today, and so those we're keeping them. And if my neighbour's watching, look after your fucking chickens. We have to clean chicken shit off our path every day because of you. I'm keeping the eggs. Anyway, hello, good to be back. Hello, fans. Another right-wing commentator. I've actually had a lot of people asking me on Twitter to cancel you, Foxlaw. What? Why? Because of all the awful things you say. Well, that shouldn't be the case. They say they'll boycott the show until you... Because I'm giving you a soapbox in which to expound your terrible ideas. And I'm getting blamed. They're going to cancel me. Oh, dear Richard, that's just... Why is everything cancelled? You can't say anything anymore. You can't say, can you, that you are a white tooth transist without people just going crazy. Why can't you just... In the old days, people just used to say, I hate all other races, and you go, well, I don't mind, and you just get on with it. That now... You just have to say, I think certain people should be exterminated, and the world goes crazy. I'm not... Well, it's hard to argue with you, Foxhall, because, the human history is littered with examples of that kind of thing going on. So I guess that... There's some truth to that, but I think there should be an element where if you say something absolutely socially unacceptable, what have I ever said? What have you ever said that isn't socially unacceptable? What do you want to talk about this way? But equally, I am giving a platform to this racist fox. So if you feel I need to be cancelled for that, then that's it's freedom of speech as far as I'm concerned. Freedom of speech for puppets. And if you feel that there are rather too many of them seem to be expounding awful views, and to the point it becomes suspicious about what I actually think. And if you think that just by allowing them to voice that's a bad thing, then please, by all means, stop watching. Has anyone complained? No, no one's complained. Are you trying to lift up some controversy? I probably am. What were you going to talk about? I wanted to talk about the Tokyo Olympic guy again. Look, there he is. Yoshiro Nori. Not the kind of guy I'd usually like, but he has said women talk too much. And he said he wouldn't resign. And now he's expected to resign. And I just think... I know I talked about it last week at some length, yes. I just think he's being made to resign for something that is true. Women do talk too much. They just won't. They go on and on about stuff. I mean, you went on about this last week, and now you're doing it this week. It's the same thing. I know. I'm so angry about it. They go on and on. They won't stop. They often don't know any of the facts. What's this guy's name? I don't know. I don't know what his name is. What does he do? He's something to do with the Olympics. And do you not think he should be not saying stuff like, have you looked into the... Look, the point is, he's right. Women talk too much and they don't know what they're talking about and they should shut up. And if it's wrong to say that, then I want to be wrong. Well, you are wrong. Well, I saw Rod Liddell saying something about the same, not exactly this, but going, women do such and such and go on. And, he's the same, isn't he? You're the same. You just go on and on. That's the point. That's the satirical point. Don't look at me all with your cute little fox eyes. You hurt little fox eyes just because your wife left you. She did leave me, Richard. She left me, and just because your music career went down the toilet, I did some good songs. I think he thought were odd because of my public school education. Are you friends with Boris Johnson? Of course I am. I went to school with, went to university with him, and he's given me £2 billion to provide some PPE. He's a good guy. Have you provided the PPE? No, I don't even know what PPE is. So the point we're making together we're making a satirical point, aren't we? I'm not. I think women talk too much. Why don't you shut up? You stupid fucking bitches. And I can say that because that's the name of the female fox. Is it? No. It's Vixen. Yeah, I think it's Vixen. Oh, shit. Shut up, you stupid vixens. That sounds a bit too sexy, doesn't it, to call them vixens? Can I just call them ditches? No, and luckily you're saying ditches, so it's okay. I think it's okay, but... Should we go? Yes, I think I should go. I mean, I don't really like you as a character, no, but you are very cute, yes, and you're very marketable, yes, and if people want to make you at home, they can just buy the original puppet from the puppet company and just put a top hat on it like I have. Yes, well, you didn't do it. No, I don't have the skills. Okay, if people want one of their own, that's how you do it. Thank you, everyone. Bye-bye. Well, we're having a lot of fun. Let's do some birthdays. We'll get the birthdays out of the way. Then we'll see how much time we got left. I think I've covered most of the characters. Brian Wasp. Let's just do Brian Wasp quickly.
When it comes to picking winners, he's the tosp. From the latest blockbuster to the top of the post. He's a wasp on the wall when the latest banger drosp. What's the buzz? With Brian Wasp.
So I'm just getting Brian Wasp out of here. He's been in this little, in the finger puppet jar. He's sort of fallen apart to nothing. So that's Brian Wasp this week. Oi! I'm all right, lad. I'm the real Brian Wasp. Well, who is the real Brian Wasp? That's the real question I've got to ask you. I've got like wasp bits all over me now. Remember when Brian Wasp used to come on and do recommended of things to go and see? Remember Gwendolyn Fly? She's gone. Remember Hoary Horse? Remember them all? Yeah, no one does remember. I know, even though you offered that to all of the viewers for just £5. Yeah, well, I like you. I think you're a good character. I don't really... I'm just a bit tired at the moment. So Did somebody say hoary horse? Yes, they did. Yeah, it's the name of the character. Beat them to it this time. So what was I going to go into? Birthdays. Let's do the birthdays. And then, we don't have to do an hour and a half every week. We don't have to. Thank you for sticking with me. Numbers sticking very consistent, but you need about 900 people tune in at some point. Between 1,000 and 2,000 watch it on YouTube. Now another 1,000 watch it on Twitch. Viewing figures have not really changed over the 6 to 7 months I've been doing this. You'd think it would have built a bit, wouldn't you? You'd think it would.
You've lived another year and you haven't even died. Though cancer may be secretly creeping deep inside. If you think that's worth a party, your brain's also going wonky. Let's get an Eeyore or a kick from the reluctant birthday donkey.
Hee-haw, hee-haw, why can't I die? Hee-haw, hee-haw, why can't I die? Oh, I look like a ghost, I'm not a ghost, why can't I die? Kill me, kill me. Didn't seem to get any louder even though he shouted that directly into the mic. Kill me. People can't see the mics there. Oh, okay, I wish I was dead. How things been going, Donkey? Oh, not any better, Richard. You're giving me a job that I don't like doing, and it's really upsetting me. And I got no ears, and you got the other donkey. Yeah, the other donkey hasn't been in for a while. He liked me today. And it's just too much to cope with, Richard. It's too much. I can't bear it. Please don't make me do any more birthdays. The passage of time just makes me realise how long I've been alive and how soon I should be dead. And I really just want to die now, Richard. I want to go. Please let me slip away, please. Look, there's people who want birthdays from you, and I think it's very selfish of you. Like, you've turned in this big thing. Look, people are putting little emoticons of you up there. And, please, I just want to die. Please stop emailing in. Don't stop emailing in. herring1967@gmail.com if you want to request a birthday. If you send in a collage, there's a better chance of getting on. Though, to be fair, I think I've read out every single one that's been sent in. It's not overly subscribed. Let's have a look at the birthdays. This one, our old friend James Taylor Nye has been in touch. Sit Down Jim, I want to say, is his nickname. And his children share the same birthday, but they're different ages. What the hell has happened there? Are they twins? One of them was in the womb the longer. I guess one of them was just in the womb for 4 years extra. They perhaps didn't notice her in there. Then 4 years later, out she popped, and oh God, there they are, born on the same day. That's probably what happened. Reese, 21 years old. I mean, these are kids, really. They're a bit young to be wished a happy birthday by Donkey. It's really something for the... I mean, I feel uncomfortable when they're in the 30s. Because there's two of you, and it adds up to 38. I'm just about going to let it happen. And Cassie, 17 years old. She's lucky Prince Andrew isn't doing this part, isn't she? She is lucky, yeah. A bit old to him, though. She is a bit older than him now, yeah. And it is Sit Down Jim. Wendy and Sit Down Jim, his mum and dad, and her mum and dad have sent this picture in and would like 38 donkey jumps. Oh, no. 21 plus 17, 38. Well done, you two, for raising your children, getting them through to pretty much adulthood. So one of them's an adult. The other one can ride a motorcycle. Actually, they can drive now, right? 17, if she can. I bet she can't even drive. Do 38 donkey jumps. Oh no, yeah. Not yours jumps. They want jumps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 17 isn't enough. You've only done one of the two children, so please carry on. No, please let me start. I don't want it done. Come on. Jim's been out driving with Cassie today. I hope he had his shirt on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. takes all of my internal organs. Oh, God. Good, so that's that one done. Happy birthday, kids. Work hard at university and school so you don't end up doing something like I'm doing this for my job. Don't even get paid. Don't even get paid for it. You're lucky, donkey. You're lucky to have this. This other second one is from Benjamin Whittingham has sent this in. He's got his friend Laura, Dr. Barton, an A&E legend, celebrating her 33rd birthday. I think that's pretty clear tomorrow. She's a huge fan of the show. Hello, Laura. Thank you for all your work in the NHS, I'm presuming. I guess private hospitals have A&E as well, but, I'm guessing. I've recommended Twitcher Fun to her several times. She's been meaning to catch up, but I don't think she has yet. Have her birthday on here then. She'd love some birthday EOs from Donkeys. I missed her birthday last year. She was away in Australia. I wondered if I could make up for an additional 32. Perhaps New Donkey could help. Yes, I'd be very glad to help. Did you have an accent? I can't remember. And was I French? Was I the French one? Did I have to help Richard? Richard? It do legs and jumps from me. You cannot lead my church alone. I thought you did not want to do this anymore. I don't want you to do it. I hate you. Why did you get all the lot and I got nothing? You got the lot, my friend. Look at the lot. You didn't get the same man all his life. He loves you and cherishes you. You should be so much more grateful to him. If he was my owner, I would love him. I would do anything he wanted. If he wanted me to jump, I would say how many times and how high. If he wanted me to eat her, I would say again, how many times would you like me to eat her? If he wanted me to press a magic button, I would press a magic button. I think we'll do a magic button for these, for Laura, because, she doesn't watch the show. She looks nice. She's got, she dressed as a queen or something. Chris Evans has just told me to put on headphones for this, so I never know what these are going to be. Other donkey, press the button.
Surprise!
What? No.
Boom, boom! Look what happens when you hit the magic button. Something magic appears. Basil Brush. Hello there, dear Rich on Twitch. The man who takes a sideways look at the news. Doesn't work for me, that. If I take a sideways look at the news, I can't see the television. I have to look straight on to look at the news, or at my newspaper. And you're able to do it sideways. Well, that's very clever. How brilliant. Now, Mr. Chris Evans, your mate, put me up to this. He put his hand in his back pocket, shoved it into my back pocket, and here I am saying hello to you. This is amazing.
It is amazing.
Now, he tells me that you have a number of things called puppets with you. I don't know why people always ask me to get involved with puppets. Don't they realise I'm a real-life talking fox? But here I am, saying hello to you.
Someone say fox?
And he tells me you have a fox with you. And he calls it a right-wing fox. What does that mean? Does that mean he's got a wing on his right arm?
Hello.
I don't know all these political things that you grown-ups get up to. All I'm here to do is to make people smile. That is my mission in life, and I hope you make people smile as well with your sideways look at the news. It's very important to look at the funny side of things. Anyway, I was your surprise. Thank you to Mr. Chris Evans. Boom, boom! From Basil Brush. Right.
Goom,
How do I
goom.
get out of here now? Oh, probably just by running. Ta-ta.
Bye-bye, Basil. Oh, man. Oh, that was awesome. I'm actually such a huge fan of Basil Brush. And that is a beautiful, beautiful thing to happen. I mean, I can't top that, can I? How do you feel about that? That's a proper fucking puppet, you fuckers. Oh, one of them's just fallen over the edge. It's the other one. It's okay. What else have I got to talk to you about? Let's bring Ali back. I think we've seen all the main characters. Oh, actually, let's bring this guy back. I wanted to just. You haven't got a theme tune yet, have I? No. For some reason, no theme tune for me. No. Just wanted to congratulate you, Prince Andrew. Have they let me off? No. Did they drop the charges? No. They haven't. They've sort of forgotten about it. Yeah, it's good, isn't it? Yeah, it's good. Jeffrey Epstein killed himself. Why are you laughing? Oh no. It's a shame. Old Ghislaine, she's in trouble, isn't she? Yeah, I mean, I think I don't think you're out of the woods yet. Okay, but I wanted to congratulate you. Okay, what? Have you changed your mind about the things I'm accused of? No. It's I don't know if you've heard. But your daughter, Princess Eugenie. Oh yes, she looks a bit like me, doesn't she? She's the female one. Yes, no, I think she's got my face. Poor girl. Yes, what's happened to her? She's had a baby. Oh my goodness, has she? Yeah, you're a granddad. Fucking hell. I thought I was a Playboy. I thought I was Randy Andy. And Granddaddy Andy. Do it properly. I'm Granddaddy Andy. That's not as good, is it? No, it doesn't rhyme. No. Jesus Christ. Is it, Don't ask that. What? Don't. It's not appropriate. Okay. The baby. It's a nice baby. It's a boy. That's too far. And Prince Andrew puppet. Yes, that's fair enough, I suppose. So you're a granddad. And I don't know if you've seen the news. The Duchess of Sussex. Who's she? Meghan. Oh, yes, I know her. She used to be in the royal family. She's won her case. Oh, good. She's got away with it. I mean, no, she's. That's good news, isn't it? She's got away with the crimes. And that implies that she hasn't done any crimes. It implies that were anything that I'd been accused of to go to court, I'd get away with it too. So good luck to her. She's not even in the royal family. She's not even a trotter in the royal family. I came out of the Queen's vagina. Did you? Yes. I came right out the vagina. Boing. Boing. Out I popped. And so I think if old Meghan Markle can get away with whatever she did in court. She hasn't done anything. She's sued the Daily Mail for publishing private letters that they shouldn't have published. Oh, well, why is she in trouble? The thing is, they try to get us in trouble for anything, don't they? No, she's not in trouble. She's. Oh, but it's good news, though. It means the courts are on our side. Wink, wink. I'm winking at it, and yeah. I'm glad. Yeah. Oh God, so I'm the granddad. You are a granddad. Oh fucking hell. Maybe I should slow things down a little bit. Maybe you should. That probably been good advice 20 or 30 years ago, because you're really old now. Yeah, you could talk. Yeah, I stopped at 40. Stopped my bachelor ways at 40. Yes. You went on a bit longer. Yes. But, I'm the Prince of fucking York. Are you the Prince of York? Oh, I should be. Anyway. What do you think of the Richard Herring that started the show? Yeah, he's good. His mouth doesn't work as well as mine. His eyes aren't as good. Well, he's a little bit smaller. Okay. Thanks, everyone. Keep, in the prison. Do keep him out of prison. That's very good advice. Let's get Ali up. That's all the main puppets now covered. We've all covered all of it. No one would want to see anyone else. So that's all fine. That's that. Yeah, that's there. Okay. We'll talk about, we've done an hour. We can talk about one or two more things. Oh, this is a quite important thing to talk about, I think, Ali. There's a story about farting, and I feel sorry for this guy that his stock footage is. He's been the guy that they've come to. Can we have you as the guy who's in bed and has farted, and his wife or partner or sister, friend, is unhappy about it? You'll fart, Richard. We do. There's fart news, and it's the big news. A doctor has revealed the horrifying reasons why. I think this is in the Mirror. Why you should never. Oh, there's a bit of dead wasp on my paper. Oh, there's still more there. This is why you should never work with dead insects. It's one of the showbiz maxims. Never work with dead insects or paedophiles or puppets. We all pass wind, says the new report. Some of us undoubtedly more than others. Yes, I certainly do. Oh, God, there's another one. Oh, that's really horrible. 129 years old. One NH doctor, one of them says when it comes to gas, it's better out than in. One doctor says that. We pass wind because of gas in our bodies that builds up throughout the day. Yes, we all know that. Another thought in my life, Richard. That's weird. The NHS says the average person lets off around a pint of intestinal gas a day. That's very nearly an armful. It is. Very good. I wish I'd thought of that. Yes, you will. You will. Posting to TikTok, as most good doctors do, he said you should let your farts out to avoid your burps smelling like you've just let one off. Don't hold in your fart. The average person farts 20 times a day. Oh, I do better than that. I'm above average in that. I do that. I'd say I fart 20 times in the first hour of the day. Yes, that's certainly... Just your eyes close there. Yes, that's certainly my impression. Have you done one during the show? No, I've got one just brewing on the edge, though. The nice thing about doing stuff online is no one really knows. Yeah, that's true. He showed an image of the Queen smiling with the caption, "Was one face when one has farted." That's very offensive. Yeah, it's very offensive to my nun. Sorry, yeah, I should have brought you up for that. My nun does not fart. Yeah, it's offensive, isn't it, to talk about the Queen farting? Not offensive to talk about, a future possible sex offender coming out of her vagina. That's not offensive. Did somebody say sex offender? Yes, I did. That's not the point. That's not the time to do that. He continued, gas forms naturally in your stomach as a waste product of digestion. You can tell this guy's a doctor from his knowledge. It gets mixed with air, that you swallow when you eat and drink. The air gets swallowed. If you're holding a fart, you can cause yourself heartburn, bloating, and pain. I'm just reading this out and hope my wife will watch this and stop doing basically what that woman's doing in the... Look how happy the guy is. Yeah, he does look pleased with himself, doesn't he? Yeah, she's really upset and he's going, yeah, I did a fart. And she's going, oh, I'm going to leave him. You're much too good for him. Look at your little pexy haircut. The gas can come out as a smelly burp and make your breath stink. Imagine doing a burp that smells like a fart. I'm glad I'm doing farting. The thing is, though, the problem with that is imagine doing a fart that smells like a fart. That is the same, isn't it? So you're not like, by doing a fart, you're not like stopping the horrible smell coming out. And I've never smelled anyone's breath that smells as bad as a fart. So I just think this is nonsense. Well, but I agree with him because I want my wife to accept that we should fart 20 times a day. And, I'll just hide the other 60. Well, Dr. Faraz says you shouldn't hold your farts in. There are things you can do to make sure they aren't too smelly. I've got a dietitian who works with poo-pourri. I mean, fucking hell. Have a word with yourself, Dr. Megan Rossi. That's who you work with? Poo-pourri, the toilet spray firm Poo-pourri. You proud of that? Your mum and dad proud when you go home? Yeah, I'm working. Became a doctor and now work with the toilet spray firm Poo-pourri. What's it called, Richard? Poo-pourri. Poo-pourri. No. Are you listening to me? Poo-pourri. Poo-pourri. Who's accepted the Oxford Jad? You don't even remember what it is, do you? Who was it? It was Poo-pourri. Oh, was it? Okay. It's worth knowing that ignoring the urge to poop always allows more time for the water to be absorbed, which can mean a hard and dry poop that can lead to constipation. Fucking hell. It's important to avoid sweeteners. That's my problem then. That's all the Diet Coke I drink, as they are hard for your small intestine to absorb. If the smell is getting to you, watch how much protein you're eating. There you go. How much protein are you eating? I'm eating a pint of sperm every day. Are you? Yeah. So, that might be the problem. Yeah, don't eat the sperm. Just don't hold your thoughts in, Richard. I don't. And don't birth a thought. Don't what? Don't birth a thought. Don't burp a fart. Oh, you said that quite well. Thank you. Don't birth a thought. Don't burp a fart. Hey, you did that really well. You went really well. Don't birth a thought. You said burp better than fart there. If you think you're farting more than you should, you might need to rethink your gut health. God, it goes on. Fucking hell. Right, that's that. Yes, I'm glad we covered that story. That was the main story of the day. Look at that poor bloke. He's still happy, and his wife, a girlfriend, model, still. I reckon he did an actual fart. I don't think the photographer said do a fart, and we'll get a photo of it, or pretend you've done a fart. I think he did a fart, and they were just clicking away on something else, and that's what the reaction was. That's what my wife does. I've been known to fart. We got anything else to talk about? There's another Venice. That's old pigs play video games. Now, the reason I picked this out is because the Guardian's headline that you click on said pigs might fly. And then you look at it and they've just been playing video games with a joystick. And that is quite a leap for the Guardian to make. Just because a computer game has a joystick, that would translate to a pig flying an aeroplane. But apparently they can, if they want to, they can. I might have even got a news story about it here. Yeah, here it is. Pigs have previously been found capable of a host of tasks, including solving multiple choice puzzles and learning commands such as sit. Now, researchers in the US say they've successfully trained 4 pigs to manipulate a joystick and control a cursor on a monitor. It's kind of cruel, isn't it? Let them be pigs. Let them be pigs. He thought they cut up that they can. Pigs are intelligent. The chat room agrees. Are there any pigs in the chat room? Hamlet and Omelette, 2 Yorkshire pigs, were involved in this. That's Omelette's all right. Hamlet, I get it. Ebony and Ivory came in as well. Oh dear. Yeah. Ebony and Ivory, what? Lit together into thick on the knees, side by side, and I piano keyboard. Oh Lord, I can dream. Kate Bush, isn't it? I don't think it's Kate Bush. Side on side, and I piano keyboard. Oh Lord, Ebony and Ivory, lit together into thick on the knee. Side by side, and I piano keyboard. Oh Lord, I can dream. We all know that it's all the same wherever you go. There's good and bad in everyone. When we learn to live, we learn to live together. There's a need to explore. Go into the door. Yeah, good. The knee and I. Are we going to do it? We're doing the final song? We can't leave yet. Yes, we can. Let together into on the knees, side by side, and I piano keyboard. Oh Lord, I can't. Are you trying to do the? Are you doing the voice as well? Because that's culturally insensitive. Side by side, and I piano. You doing the Paul McCartney Liverpool accent? I am. Side by side, and I piano keyboard. Oh Lord. Why can't we? I mean, I don't think it follows just because black and white things are fine on an object that translates into meaning that everything else. I mean, it should do. They're right, but also there's way more white keys, and the black keys are used just to kind of be sort of slightly discordant, if anything, aren't they? So it's not a great metaphor. Oh. Got anything else that would work? Anything else that's black and white that would work? The stripes on a zebra are black and white, that they seem to get on all right. Side by side on the zebra's body. Oh dear, why can't we? That's good. Dicey the chocolates. Was that a real thing? I think so, wasn't it? They're like minstrels that they're black and white. What about that game with the black and white pieces you turn them over? Can't remember what it's called. Pieces on a black pieces and white pieces on a chessboard. Live together in perfect harmony. They sort of fight each other, don't they? They only kill each other every now and then. No, all the time. It's not a good example. What's that game where you turn the things over and they're black and white? Go. Well, I would like to go, but go. No? Don't me to go. What's the game where you turn things over? They're black and white. You turn them over. Go. Look, stop telling me to go. I'm just asking you a question. Go, Richard. Go. I don't want to go. I want to remember what the name of that is. I don't think it is Go. I think it's Othello. Okay, yeah, you're right. What's Go? I don't know. Black pieces and white pieces live together in perfect harmony in a game of Othello. Yeah, we got an Hamlet to Othello, haven't we? It all links up. Well, I think we've had enough of this nonsense. It's time to go now. We've had all the main characters have been in, and everything's okay. So I'll just get to go. I'll just press the goodbye button. It's been lovely to be here. So thank you very much for coming along, and I'll see you again another time. Hey, it's me, I'm the king of the world. I'd like to be the king of the world. I jumped around because I'm the king of the world. And don't forget I'm the king of the world. Because I'm the king of the world. Hello, it's me, I'm the king of the world. What are you doing? What are you doing? Sorry, I don't have to close my mouth when I'm talking. It's me, I'm the king of the world. How have you got so big? Because I am the king of the world. I'm the king of the world. You're so bigger than me. I know. It's because I'm the king of the world and I can get big. I want to get big. Because you know who I am? No, who are you? I'm the king of the world. I am the king. Look, fucking Basil Brush. I don't have to close my mouth when I'm talking. Basil Brush has been on this week. You can fuck yourself. He's the king of the world. He's not the king of the world. He's not even the king of the foxes. I am the king of the world. Hello everyone, it's me, the king of the world. Hope you had a good show. Hope you didn't mind that I wasn't in it so much. I'm still closing my mouth, even when you're talking, even though I'm actually down here. Shut up. I'm the king of the world. I am the king of the world. I love being the king of the world. I hope you're tuning in next week to see more fun from me, the king of the world. And more fun from me, little Dick, little tiny Dick. Did somebody say tiny Dick? Wow, how have you got so big? Everyone's big and I'm small and I'm not even moving my mouth. Oh, and there's my big head has flown in the back. Hey, see you everyone. Goodbye. Thanks for watching. Oh, fuck, how do we get out of here? Oh, there it is. And I am the king of the world.